This game takes into account all of your actions, including ones you decide not to take. These choices will determine your fate and the fates of others around you. Oh, no. Is this going to be really, like... Is this going to be really nerve-wracking whether I actually have to make choices? Okay. Never put milk in tea. Greg was strongly a no milk in tea kind of person, and I changed him.
Come on now, miss. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, spin around. Yeah, I have to take responsibility for things.
It's on your right. Here.
Which right? My right or your right?
No, I'm usually in charge of this part.
Where am I going?
So each maid has her assigned floor.
Yes, exactly.
Then why is it that you were working on the 5th floor last week?
Well, the usual girl, Sophie.
That's
She
me.
had to take some time off. So Linda, that's her governess, asked me to cover for her.
I see.
We're almost there.
Familiar to you?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's 2022, right?
Take your time.
It's too early for eavesdropping. Need to go. For some reason, I can't rotate the camera any more than just this. So this is 1950 as well. 1930, 1950, 1940. So it is
Just a little further now.
1950s. So it's got all of the nasties of the 1950s as well. It's realistic, is that the right way to put it? Like it's got all the the grittiness and the prejudices and stuff
All
at
yours,
the
sir.
time.
Sophie Roy, I'm Detective Maurice Tremblay. Let's see. 21 years old, working at the Clownton for over a year. Husband?
I'm sorry?
Are you married?
No, not yet.
Can't believe it.
I live with my mother.
21 and not
She's
married?
sick, so I have to take care of her.
No father.
No. It's always just been me and my mom.
All right, Miss Roy. I need you to tell me everything that happened, starting with this morning.
It's like in King's Quest.
Au parc La Fontaine, les filles s'en vont et s'y promènent au bras des garçons qui les entraînent au cœur des buissons où elles étrennent l'amour en saison qui les enchaîne dans un
I like this.
de vrai poème.
It's like in King's Quest when we were the daughter and we were 20 and not married, and everyone that we spoke to was aghast that we weren't married. I like this typeface.
Document's done. Now just a bit of tidying up and I can go on break.
I want to keep the music on.
Only menswear. Are you in town for a business trip, maybe?
Let's read his letter. What's he got? You know me, you know my family. You've had a seat
did you
at
get yourself
our
involved
bar
in?
since the day we opened in 49. You're more than a friend to us. You're practically family. And while friends are polite to each other, family deserves more. Family deserves honesty. As such, I want to be as direct as possible, letting you know that you're down to your last chance. The $8,380 you owe us plus 25% interest is now 8 months overdue. My patience has worn thin. This isn't like one of your unpaid bar tabs. You came to us for help, and help always comes at a price. We've opened our pockets to you time and time again, and all you've done is taken advantage of our goodwill and generosity. We'll come over in person to make our collection tomorrow. I'll be bringing along the boys so we can sit down and have a little chat. But just so you know, they aren't good with words. Is it actually, gentlemen? Wow, it's a good thing we're playing this then. Acknowledgement of debt. Okay. 1,500, 1,500. He's in debt then. Have a little nose around before we... Oh, we cleaned the bin. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Mapleson, I regretful as we are to resort to these lines of communication. Our client and your neighbor, the owner of 88 32nd Street, has been ultimately evasive of our many attempts to reach out and collect our overdue debts, specifically an amount owed to us at the sum of $1,904.75. It has given us little recourse but to contact him through those in closer physical proximity to him in the hopes that they can deliver a message on our behalf. We have little desire to disturb you and the other fine citizens of 32nd Street, but our business may bring us back to your neighborhood if it is not resolved quickly. The help of your kind community would be greatly appreciated. For us is certainly for your neighbor. Kindly, Lucky Coin Financing. Okay, we can't open that. I like the bears.
I'm guessing you've seen better days, but you're obviously still important to someone.
Cute. What a cutie! No, they're bears. Bears are okay. I've got a soft spot for plushies and teddy bears, so... Oh, what's that, lads? What would it just dirt? Okay. Maybe ash, that's what I thought. Maybe like cigarette ash. Oh yes, an ashtray that's fallen over.
No need to bother reception right now.
Le Petit Regal. Or Le Petit Régal. Prices of food. French pastry, 45 cents. Ooh. How much is a cup of tea? Oh, there we go. Hot beverages. Coffee, tea, or chocolate milk. 20 cents? I don't know what food prices are like in America compared to the UK, to be honest.
You brought your own milk?
Oh.
Well, I guess ours aren't quite as complimentary.
Much cheaper. What, the US is much cheaper food than the UK, does it? I thought McDonald's was... Or is that much cheaper than it is now? I thought McDonald's in the UK was a bit cheaper than the US. I was expecting a fucking dead body. Please clean this room. Do not disturb. I like the shine on it. Oh, then the UK's inflation was much worse. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. It's nice looking, Gulix. Oh, US portions are a bit bigger as well. Oh, so you could, like, share them. Oh, I can't clean it. He doesn't like looking in the mirror. That's interesting. All of his mirrors are, like, covered or face down. are people even doing in this tub that it needs, like, it's so fucking filthy? Can't clean the sides.
And voila. Good as new.
Alright, I think we are done, maybe? Are we? Oh, now we just put the hoover in our prison pocket.
Only menswear.
Yeah,
Are
we're
you
done.
in town for a business trip, maybe?
Oh, it's snowing? How fucking magical. Oh, how cozy. Maybe we should have saved this for Christmas. Oh, I get to make the bed. Oh, how cute. Oh.
Nothing like a well-made bed.
All right. This is nice and clean. Been taken out. Anything else you guys see? Been taken out, bathrooms being cleaned. I want to do another playthrough when they're in the worst maid ever. What, you don't, like, make any of the beds right? Oh, Galax. I kind of want to know what happens when you just don't do your job. Kind of detective game as well, Magnus. We were just in 504. No, unfortunately we can't search for cum. That's what you're asking, JC.
Have you heard about that nut house they want to build next door?
Yeah, it creeps me out. Imagine all the weirdos who'll start hanging around the hotel.
I can think of someone who'll feel right at home. Look at her, always glued to that gossip magazine.
Do you think she has any real friends? Or is it just Gracie, Joan, and Marilyn?
Well, when your own life is that dull, you need to get your excitement somewhere.
And you guys are getting your excitement by bullying me? What boring little ladies. It's going alright, Loss. So far, we found that that guy is in loads of debt.
So I have to get a regular colonoscopy next week. Right now, my appointment is showing 7 a.m., but I need to confirm this isn't a placeholder time by calling the office when I am free later. So I have just written a note that says, check colon time. I hope no one walks into my office and sees it.
They might think you're checking your own colon. Galax, thank you very much. Thank you. And, like, good luck for the colonoscopy. I hope it is at 7. Because having it over and done with earlier is better, right? Like, because then you sleep through the kind of the worst bit of not being able to eat, and then you can eat.
Tempting, but every penny adds up, Sophie.
Cigarettes. I'll go for any cigarettes.
Oh, shock. Leaving luggage in the lobby? Are you trying to get Bernard to kill you?
Oh, the hearts are cute.
This leak really needs to be fixed. I hope the weather doesn't make it worse.
Oh, 19 arrested in Devate raid. Montreal police arrested 19 persons in early Saturday raid at Manny's Lounge, located in Stanley Street, downtown Montreal. The establishment, owned by Emmanuel Laliberte, is a known hangout for sex deviants. Oh, deviant. I didn't read that as deviant. I see. Okay. Snowstorm paralysis. Shop owners against new mental hospital. And another bloody Valentine. Valentine's Day concluded in a horror last Friday for the murder of an Outremont resident. This is 17th of February, 1958. Stop worrying and save your marriage with Lysoil. Does your personal hygiene worry you? Are those worries bothering your husband? Lysoil is an indispensable aid to marriage hygiene. Millions of women use it regularly to safeguard their beauty and avoid undesirable surprises. It's penetrative and effective, even in the presence of organic matter. Begin to use Lysoil today, and you can stop worrying about your hygiene and focus on more important things such as pleasing your hardworking husband. $1958, everyone. $1958. Yeah, I think they were. I think they were.
Wanted to talk about.
I think this is pretty historically accurate, or you know. Oh.
Hey, Beth.
Hey there. So, who's sleeping?
Sleep what?
You were whispering just now on the phone, so I thought maybe Eugene or Bobby were napping in the break room again.
Oh, yeah, no. It's Jacques and Wendy. They were, in the middle of something.
Ugh, it's so awkward when they start making out like no one's watching. Get a room. We literally work in a hotel.
Oh no. Okay, it's not timed. That's nice. I feel like we shouldn't gossip, but I also feel like this lady might be our only friend. Let's say they weren't kissing.
They weren't kissing this time. They were fighting.
Oh, this is entertaining. I mean, oh no, why?
I'm not completely sure, but it sounded like Linda had something to do with it.
Ugh, that bitch.
Beth?
Trust me, she deserves it.
Right. Why does everyone hate
I don't
Linda?
get why everyone hates her so much. Linda's always nice to me.
To you, maybe, but she's just the worst to every girl she perceives as a threat.
A threat? A threat to what?
I don't know. Her place as Bernard's right hand, I suppose.
So, you're saying I'm not a threat?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Linda thinks that.
Linda's saying
that's her mistake.
Right.
I know there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh. Thanks. So, you said you needed
I feel
me?
like I avoided
My
gossiping
help,
too much.
I mean.
Oh, right. Wanna guess why?
No, not particularly.
I'm guessing there's something I have to clean?
Obviously. But what is it?
Just fucking tell me.
Did a kid throw up again?
God, no. Did that happen recently?
Yeah, last week. I can still smell it. Feel it, too. While I was cleaning, some of it got...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Keep talking and you'll be cleaning up after me, too.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you'll be glad to know it's nothing gross this time. A nice gentleman decided it was time to redesign the lobby and helped us by knocking over that vase on his way out of the hotel.
That's it?
I would do it myself, but the last time I tried to leave the front desk, Bernard emerged from his lair to scold me about procedures and whatnot.
Well, we can't have the beauty of the Clarington Hotel take absence from her throne, can we?
Oh, the people would riot.
Bernard especially.
Bernard's hardly the people. Anyway, I have to get back to work.
So we've got choices.
The supply closet next to Bernard's office, I think.
Thanks.
So perhaps a little bit more like a Telltale game?
Poor Nicole. No one should be stuck cleaning up the reception hall after a ball, even if they did draw the short straw.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look, there we go. The Haunted Hotel. Some days I'm convinced the Clarington is haunted. It's not that I believe in ghosts normally, that there have been too many incidents for me to rule out the possibility completely. Just this morning, I was waiting for the elevator on the 5th floor when I heard a loud bang behind me like someone shutting a door. Oh, a gunshot. Okay. but with more force than I've ever heard a person use. I looked around, but there was no one to be seen. Am I just imagining things? I overheard Wendy and Jacques arguing in the break room. From the sounds of it, Linda got Jacques' head. Oh, got to his head and convinced him that Wendy was flirting with some of our guests. I couldn't believe it. Anyone who's been around them for more than a minute can see how much Wendy loves Jacques. She would never do that to him. Beth's banter, even if it's only a few minutes out of my day, my chats with Beth are always my highlight. She called me up to clean a mess made by one of our guests, which gave us a chance to catch up. I don't think I've met someone who can make conversations seem so effortless. Beth has a witty personality for everything. It's too bad maids aren't usually allowed in the lobby. Chatting with her every day would be a great way to start my morning. Okay. And then we have our little pictures. Lovely. Hotel receptionist. There's Bernard, the big boss. There's Linda. Clarington's governess. Bernard's second in command. Then Wendy's the waitress. Jacques is the bellboy. And then these are my family members. Dad left when I was 2 years old. Haven't heard from him since. Mum always means well. 2 of us at home. Okay. Mum is sick as well. Is it just Jacques? Jacques? I thought it was Jacques. I thought Jacques and Jacques were separate. Different names.
Chocolate mousse cake. Maybe Bobby wouldn't mind sneaking me a slice. Oh, no.
What, from Star Trek,
I'll
Gallo?
wrap both our hands. That smell. If only we were allowed in there.
Oh, no on screen?
Okay, let's get that mop from
Oh.
the supply closet.
It's like a... where I should... It's pushing me in the right direction.
Oh, Jacques.
Linda, Wendy's great at her job. Guests absolutely love her and...
Not just guests, apparently.
Oh, God damn it, Linda! I only like her because guests like her. Making sure guests are happy is my job, after all.
You don't seem to care whether I'm happy.
Listen, if Wendy wasn't doing her job, that'd be another
Linda's
story.
trying to get Wendy fired.
You can't just fire her without good reason.
What if she stirred up trouble among the staff? Would that be a good reason?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, Andrew. Hi. I'm sorry. I was just...
Spying on our manager?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's what I was
heard
doing.
Something, and
Hey. It's okay. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm not used to having people around me while I work.
Yeah, you're always working alone up there, aren't you? I actually think it's the first time I've seen you down in the lobby. Don't tell me you've been sent to clean up after the Valentine's Day ball.
Let's ask him about the ball.
Were you here Friday night to see the whole thing?
Yeah. They had someone in
got
charge of the
glasses.
event, but she ended
Andrew
up
seems
crying alone
nice.
in the stairwell, so I had to take over.
What happened? Did it really go so wrong?
It certainly didn't go wrong for the people enjoying
Yeah, I feel
the
like we
party,
should
but
move
for those
out
sober
from
around
outside
them,
the manager's door.
that's another
but-
story.
Good God. I'm glad I didn't have to be there. I don't know how you do it.
And I don't know how you handle cleaning up after other people all day. You must see plenty of weird stuff, right?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you found in a guest's room?
What's something about you? I feel like we shouldn't, gossip that much about gross stuff.
Well, there was this lady who had a love letter addressed to
Oh
someone
no,
I
I don't mean to bully. I didn't mean to bully him.
No way. Who was it?
You.
You're messing with me.
It was worth seeing your face turn red.
So sorry, Andrew.
Wow.
I didn't realize I
You
was.
got me.
Oh no, Andrew's gonna go
I,
cry about
I better
that.
go
I'm
help
sorry,
Beth.
Andrew.
It's hell here with the snowstorm.
I didn't mean to
It's
bully
okay.
him. I thought
need
I was going to
to-
be talking about something about me.
Yeah, all right. Take care.
You too.
As if it wasn't enough having to deal with...
Is he a creep? I don't feel like he's a creep.
Raymond, what have you on?
Ah, he wants me
I thought he. I did the. Can I open this?
Now's probably not a good
Yeah.
time to disturb Bernard.
Yes, he's fine, right? At the moment. I'm an
Bobby made
employee.
it very clear he doesn't like anyone walking into his kitchen uninvited.
What's in here? Stairs.
Stairs, exercise. Elevator, convenience. Yeah, elevator wins this time.
Mop. Broom? Or just mop? Is there anything we can steal? Oh, look.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other. I hope they work things out. They need to.
Wendy.
Pain in my shoulder. Oh, right here. Ever since I woke up this morning.
Oh my god, are they having an affair?
Abe says I can get rid of even the toughest knots.
Abe?
Abraham, sorry. Now, come here. Is that good?
A bit lower.
Here?
Oh, yes, right there. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh, oh.
Little nose.
I'm really sorry about that. I'll have a word with our kitchen staff to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, that sounds a bit excessive, don't you think?
Fred, good morning. Fred, you got here just in time.
A film roll? The guest must have dropped it when he knocked over the vase. Probably should return it to him.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, after we look at it though. Can we not just hold it up to the light?
Ew. I better throw that away.
I want to keep that. Alright, we'll throw it away. Might have some of his snot on it.
Now I just put the leaves back in the vase, and it'll be like nothing ever happened.
Oop. No, go develop the photos and have a look.
I understand, Mr. I wish I
wanted
could
to
make
see.
the snowstorm disappear. I really do.
And they
but
were still going.
Sadly, that's not within my power.
Beth, who knocked over that vase?
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade?
Well, I can check with the airport and let you know when flights resume. Until then... Yes, I know. You've said that already. But... no, that's very unlikely.
So, which room are you staying in, Mr. Spade?
Well, you're welcome to speak to my manager if you'd like. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to talk to you. Well, for that, you'd have to talk to my manager's
Spade,
manager.
505.
Would you like to contact him?
Room 505. Great. That's on my floor. I can return that film roll without going out of my way.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes, certainly. So first I suggest finding a nice little corner where you can kneel down, all right? Then you clasp your hands together and think really hard about just how much you want the snowstorm to end.
What's going
on?
on?
To repeat his name too. It's God, G-O-D.
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk? Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
I never dare. No, I'm dead serious. If anyone can make the snowstorm end, it's him. Hello? Sir? Oh well.
Room 505. I mean, we're here, right? I don't want anyone falling over. Oh, she'll comment on other entries, but I don't know if any of it's important. Oh, I should have seen who was in 504, shouldn't I? Because that's the room that I just cleaned.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Was it you who cleaned the puddle by the restrooms?
Yeah, well, it was just there. So I just did it.
Eugene asked us not to touch anything until he's repaired the leak, but it's probably safer this way. Someone could have slipped on it.
Which floor?
Oh, 6th.
Should I have not cleaned it, lads? He probably would have slipped and died. So.
What's the big rush?
I need to bring this to our VIP guest. The one who rented the entire floor.
Oh, is it that British man I keep hearing about? He's sort of a celebrity, isn't he?
He sure acts like one. I wouldn't want to be that cool assistant he keeps shouting.
Maybe to...
I wish I was assigned to clean his room. Can you imagine the weird things I'd find?
Be careful what you wish for. I wouldn't be surprised if the man kept a few skeletons in his closet.
Can't you tell me who he is?
I've never actually met him. I always talk to his assistant. Only Bernard knows his identity.
Maybe it is Bernard.
Do
How do we know
have
he's
a
British?
suspicion, though.
Yeah.
Oh?
Is it
But
Harry Styles?
I'm not sure I should say it.
Can't you at least give me a hint?
Harry Styles.
Okay, let me think. Whew. Saved by the bell.
Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Let's just say I like to prolong the suspense.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Wait. Is that the hint?
Who
It's
knows?
Chris Pratt. It's Chris Pratt doing a British accent.
Have fun up there.
You too.
Hi, Andrew. He's gonna get killed. Oh, the door's open.
This must have
Valentine's
been so
Day
much fun.
ball.
Well, for the guests at least.
Oh, same. Same.
Linda's
Say
been
no
putting
to
everywhere.
divorce. You could be
It's weird that
divorced
Bernard
against your
allows it.
will. Women and children suffer most in divorce. You lose your succession rights in divorce. The wife's pension rights are lost in divorce. You lose your right to the family home in divorce. Eyes
Did I
504.
miss something in here? I should move on for now, but maybe I can come back later if I have a spare moment.
Oh, yo-yo. Frosted Pops. Frosted Flakes. I know the divorce. Not of them. Snow's lovely. Okay, we're not gonna go inside anyone else's room. Alan says do not disturb, especially. Go in every room? Should I have gone in every room? I just...
Mr. Spade?
I figured that I It's up to me.
Mr. Spade?
It's too stressful. I don't know what I should be doing. I want to be a nosy maid. No! Don't put down the film. Develop it. Oh, please don't be creepy. Please don't be creepy pictures. Oh. Oh no.
What is this?
I think these are pictures of me. Should I throw them away? Should I throw them? I don't think I should throw them away. Because he's probably got reams and reams of it, and he'll know that I've been in here.
I should bring that back to my cart.
I wasn't ready to leave yet.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking. What can I do for you on this very fine day?
What do we think? Andrew or hers? I think Andrew's help. I trust Beth more. Beth can't leave the front desk, exactly. That guy'll know. I'm going with
Beth,
Andrew.
It's Sophie. Can I speak to Andrew, please?
Yeah. Hold on. Andrew? Andrew?
This is when Andrew's really creepy.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, Sophie. Yeah, it's just... my trip to the 6th floor took longer than expected.
Oh, I'm sorry to add to your plate, but I really need your help.
Sure. What's up?
I think Mr. Spade's stalking me while I work.
Mr. Spade? Why would he...
I don't know. He took pictures of me. I found them hanging over the bathtub. He set up a kind of dark room.
Jesus. What are you doing in them exactly?
Snooping.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but sometimes when I clean the rooms, I get a little curious and, you know.
Oh yeah, guys, who do you
through, I
trust?
guess,
Who should
stuff.
I have picked?
Oh. And Mr. Spade caught you in the act.
Yes. I think we should call the police.
Whoa, slow down a minute.
But...
Sophie, there are pictures of you invading our guests' privacy.
But I didn't steal anything. I was just snooping, I swear.
I believe you. I believe you. But others might not. With those pictures, it could really blow up in your face if a guest were to complain about missing items.
could always throw them out.
Well, that's one way to do
Well,
it.
give me ideas, Andrew. That's why I called
You
you.
found the pictures hanging over the bath, right? Were they still wet?
I wouldn't say wet, but a little damp, yeah.
Okay. So you must have developed them fairly recently.
What are you getting at?
Well, the pictures you found were left there to dry, but he could have developed more of them in an earlier batch. He wouldn't have left them in the bathroom, though. Probably stored them somewhere dry.
Hey, Arthur. No, there's not. There isn't a timer, luckily. Wait. Is that for the poll? That's for the poll, maybe. Why is there a timer? I can't see a timer. Why can you guys see a timer? Maybe it's for the poll? Greg, what's this timer?
Well, I didn't look through the entire room,
The poll is
but
still up there.
there is a safe here.
That would certainly be a good place to store
Oh, it's
pictures.
because oh, okay.
Do you have the safe combination then? I'm pretty sure it's locked.
Maybe I can... Give me a sec.
Oh my god.
Shoot.
What?
Bad news is, I can't find the combination list. Good news is, we can probably do without it. Most guests write their code down to make sure they don't forget it. So, say you wanted to look for it, I could keep an eye out and call you if I see our mysterious photographer return.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and Andrew?
Yes?
Please keep this between us.
Of course.
Andrew is okay. He's our little lookout. Thank you, Andrew. Right. We gotta go quickly, lads. Maybe he's my dad, though. Why, Harry's lots of close burger places closer to the hotel.
Beaver Lake. I took Mom skating there just a few weeks ago.
28, 52 to 25.
These look like numbers. Sort of. These look like numbers. Sort of. I just visited the oratory for the first time in years. This has to be a coincidence, right? X marks the spot. But there's no way this is just a treasure hunt.
Yeah, obviously super creepy. Don't like it. But I do wonder if,
This was the sale where I found that winter jacket that Mom loves.
yeah, I wonder if he's like a private eye.
Harry's diner, too. Were we ever there at the same time? He didn't strike me as much of a doodler. Is this a floor of the Clarington? Morgan.
Dear Morgan,
Is that your real name?
you have to stop writing
Why
to
did
this
you check
address.
in under Mr. Spade?
Lindsay died 2 years ago. I do not know what happened between the two of you, but please let us grieve in peace. Thank you, Lindsay's mother. Return to sender. Morgan.
One man's trash is another maid's trash.
We're not touching anything, lads.
Request to move to 507. Why did you want to change rooms?
Do not forget to take your pills.
Write everything down. I guess we have that in common.
Oh my god, is that my dad? Is this my dad? Bible? He put it away in his Infantry Division, Belgium, November 1944. I'm going quite quickly. Birds of North America. That's bird watching. Well, that might have just been a photo of our dad. Not picking everything up. I don't want to fiddle with this stuff too much. French to English.
You're pawning off your possessions?
Okay, he's pawning off his medals.
What do you need the money for?
Pawning off his medals from the war. So he must be really desperate for the money. I think that's what the suggestion is. Yeah, he could be ill. I don't see any pills though. Mr. Morgan, understand your situation. Sorry you had to spend so many years at the hospital.
No one will give you a job.
However, this does not change the fact that you don't have the qualifications for the job, and even if you did, I could not hire someone in your situation. Other staff members simply would not feel safe around you.
No combination, no entry.
Pill reminder. Oh, he does take pills. Where was that thing that said the envelope pile? Do not forget to buy more film. Beaver Lake Skate Rental.
These look like numbers. Sort of.
I mean, it's getting to the point where we might have to unlock his stuff.
No combination, no entry. That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Morgan?
I'm not throwing anything away until we are.
Did you intend for me to discover your little dark room? Or did this just fall down?
Close it.
Locked. There has to be a key somewhere.
Rats. Alright, I'm a bit stuck, lads. I don't want to touch his... Oh! Stuff. Ah.
What do we have here?
Cool. 42.
You spent 10 years in a psychiatric hospital.
Anxiety, neurosis,
looks like you
character
left with a
disorder,
long
chronic
list of
insomnia,
diagnoses
short-term memory loss.
and prescriptions.
Patient admitted for nervous breakdown, patient erratic behavior and mood swings, occasionally aggressive, patient non-responsive to shock treatment, neither insulin nor electric. Current condition improved after new medicine. Okay. It's required. I wish there was a way to lock. Why would I need to pick up that towel? Put the key back? I don't think I can put the key back. Where did I find it? Yeah, I can. Oh, place key. I haven't relocked his thing though. Oh. And they were roommates. Can I put the pillow back? Won't let me put the pillow back. I've just got this pillow in my hand now. Great. Okay.
No combination, no entry.
We can maybe hide in there. I just need like a clue. No, not that I could like... Yeah, I was wondering if there was clues in the sheets or the trash as well.
Something tells me you won't be missing this.
Oh, I'm not gonna throw it away. But then I don't want to touch the trash because then he's gonna know who did it. I've got this fucking pillow in my hand. He's gonna know I've been here. I suppose if we're going to throw away his shit anyway, yeah, he's gonna know I've been here anyway. Yeah, I suppose if we're throwing his crap away. Oh, I've done it now, lads. Oh, there's nothing on the towel either. Your maid do my job? Yeah. I just didn't want him to know that I'd been here. Other pillow. Get his other pillow in a sec. Where would I even put this towel? Put pee-pee on it. That'll show him. Have it fog up next time. I don't want to throw his shit away though. What else was there to pick up? throw his cigarettes away? Throw his beans away.
I hope you weren't eating those beans.
Them now. Why would I throw away his like books and stuff? Shaving cream. His room key. What if he turns up dead and then they find that I've thrown all his photos away?
The storm must be getting worse. I hope Mom's not too bored without her TV shows. That letter from Bernard. Was there anything on the back?
Infantry division and year of hospital.
Reminder for the safe combination? Could that be a reminder for the safe combination?
Oh no, did I not need to clean his...
Is he here?
Who? Oh, Mr. Spade? No, he's not.
Andrew? You said you'd call if he was coming back to his room.
Right. I did, right. Sorry about that.
Oh my god, Andrew. I nearly had a heart attack when I heard the phone ring.
I'm so sorry, Sophie. I couldn't help but check in. Did you find more pictures of you?
No, I haven't. But I did find something else.
What is it?
He's got a kind of yarn map of Montreal on the wall.
Whoa. Like they have in the movies? What is he tracking?
Me, I think. The map's marked at a couple of spots.
I'm so
I
nervous.
visited recently.
Jesus. Did you... have you found anything on him?
I'll know more once I open the safe.
Wait, you figured out the combination already?
It took some
I just
work,
want to get on.
Wow.
We can talk about it
You're
later.
a resourceful gal, aren't you?
I have my moments.
What if he's Mr. Spade?
Okay, I'll call you back.
What if Andrew's
And I
Mr.
won't call again unless Mr. Spade returns. For real this time.
All right.
What if Andrew's Mr. Spade? Oh god. Didn't he say infantry? Hospital discharge date. 1957. Lindsay's address, infantry division, and year of hospital discharge. Lindsay's address. 34. Infantry division. 99. 34, 99, 57. 34. $34. 99. 1, yeah.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. M and H. M and H. Who are they?
Throw away? I don't know if I should.
You're going through their trash? You really want to find out what M and H are up to, don't you? Why are you following them? And who's sneaking out at night? So many questions.
Do I throw them away, lads? Well, I wanted to see whether there was anything like hidden down the barrel. Oh, I'm having Sophie's choice, literally. I'm like... Do I throw it away? There's no... Well, I can't, for the... I can't take it with me. Either throw it away. And with the film, either pick it up or throw it... I don't know what this is, even. Film. Yeah, it's serious into it. I gotta be serious. Leave the film? I wouldn't throw anything away. I'd take it with me. Well... I think the thing that concerns me, she's cleaned the toilet, is that he has been admitted to a psychiatric hospital. So it suggests that he's not a PI. That maybe he thinks he's a PI. What about the pictures of us? Did we get rid of the pictures of us? But he's gonna know we've been in here. Because we've cleaned his room. If we hadn't cleaned his room, he wouldn't know. Maybe it was another maid. Should we call Andrew, see what he thinks? Maybe I should get rid of his reminder that says to take his
Hotel
pills.
reception desk, Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hey. Just a sec.
Beth, could you cover for me?
Again?
Pretty please?
Sorry about that. So, you found anything on Mr. Spade?
Well, Mr. Spade isn't even his real name.
It's not?
I'll see what Andrew has to
Paul
say.
Morgan.
Huh. I guess he wanted something a tad more exciting. So, I take it you opened the safe. What was in it?
A journal.
Oh? Does it say why he's stalking you?
No, but it seems he's stalking 2 other people as well.
2 other staff members? Who is it?
No,
You,
they're
Andrew.
guests. I don't know their names though. I was hoping you could find them in the logbook.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course. Sorry. I'll just need some more info to narrow the search. What do you know about them?
Why is Andrew so I can get They're a couple. Oh,
Mr. Morgan refers to them as H and M.
It could be initials, or maybe, I don't know, husband and mistress?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll need a little more to go on.
I found out that Mr. Morgan made a request to be transferred to room 507.
maybe
but it
that's
was
next
denied
door.
because...
That's Mrs. Beaumont's room, right?
Exactly.
But why would he switch rooms? He's got his entire dark room set up in 505.
I'm not sure. I just thought it might be related.
I guess we can keep that in mind, but... Wait a minute. There's a couple staying in room 509. Hector and Marcella Cruz.
Hector and Marcella. H and M.
My thoughts exactly.
Do you know anything about the Cruzes?
Well, I was there when they checked in. Handed them a couple pamphlets on tourist attractions. I remember noticing that Mr. Cruz wears the same cologne as my father, but...
Oh, you smell like my dad.
I know. Do you, perhaps, have room 509 on your to-do list?
I do, actually.
Would it be wrong of me to suggest you do some...
Snooping? I guess that's what I'm known for now.
Nah, don't worry. I'm sure we'll find a better legacy for you.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Watch out, alright?
I will. I promise.
Oh, I decided. Okay, I've left. So Andrew made the decision for me.
I must have forgotten my keys in the break room again. Come on, Sophie. That door won't magically unlock just because you want it to. I need my keys. Does carrying this everywhere really make us better maids? Bernard seems to think so.
505 is partial. This one's his room. Yeah. I'm not sure. Because taking those photos removes evidence as well.
Maybe I shouldn't wander around with my pockets full.
Oh.
Is there anything I can put down?
Like, I put my, like, 4 mugs away? Like, I'd much rather be fired for snooping. Yeah, and he might still have the negatives, and we don't know. Oh, I can snoop in other people's lockers? Eugene, half the washing machines are out of order because this I wasn't able to finish our current load in time. Beth forced to offer guests apology discount. Please fix the machines before Bernard kills. No, we haven't stolen, but if anything goes missing, people are gonna blame us because we snooped. But people are gonna blame the maids anyway.
Keep your secrets locked. People don't usually leave these unlocked. Open sesame?
Oh.
Nope, no luck. Off limits.
Oh, hello.
The way they look at each other, you can tell it's the real deal.
Yeah, we threw away a can of beans. No. The can was empty though, I think I checked. Wait.
Oh, another one. Wendy and Chuck have really gotten around.
Laundry room.
Rebecca's had her hands full lately. I hope she's doing okay in there.
Oh? Written on the governess's door.
Hypocrite bitch. What did Linda do? And
Linda, my wife, will be at her parents' tonight, so come by my house at 8 p.m. and make sure you bring the new lingerie I bought you, Bernard! Oh, I can hear her crying. I can hear her crying, so let's...
That'll do. I'll just have to make sure I don't forget to return it. Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month reward. Jen. I can't knock on her door. To be fair, Linda is being really, like, awful. She's trying to get one of the other employees fired, so she isn't being very nice. Oh, she's in there. She's in the toilet.
What is it?
Wendy is.
Wendy? It's Sophie. Are you alright?
Do I sound alright?
Hi, Wendy.
No, I guess not.
Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk.
I was in the break room earlier, and, I couldn't help but overhear your argument with Jacques.
Oh, it's just Jacques.
I'm sorry he let Linda get to his head. He should be trusting you, not her.
Yeah, well...
I know I wouldn't be your first pick, but I'm here if you need to talk.
Maybe later. I just can't talk about it. I can't talk about it right now. I'm sorry I was rude.
We rizzed her!
It's okay.
Sophie?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought she was going to say Sophie. I always thought you were a bitch. Oh my god, I thought that's what was going to happen.
It's locked.
Oh, is this mine?
Being
Sophie.
recognized for doing a good job.
I've noticed a real
feeling
improvement in
never
the
gets
quality of your work lately. I've heard a few guests saying how clean their rooms are after you go through them. Who knows, maybe you'll manage to steal the Employee of the Month reward from Wendy.
Haven't gotten any tips so far today.
Well, right, okay. We are causing problems.
Set off limits.
Yes. Dear sister, we need to talk about Kevin. The other day, Patrick received... oh, there we go. Patrick received some pamphlets from a friend from the States, and now he's convinced that our child is a... How is that even possible? The boy is only 5 years old. Does it really matter if he likes to play with girls and prefers dolls to toy cars? Still, I cannot help but think if Patrick is right and Kevin is indeed like that, what future awaits from him? Will he be able to ever get a job? Oh, is it Nicole? Right. 1957.
It's locked.
1957. Carol, I hope you're having a great first week here. Valentine's Day is always a busy time, but don't worry, it should calm down soon. Yesterday, I saw you watch while we were playing cards at lunch. You are welcome to join us today if you wish, Nicole. I hope Kevin's okay too.
Off limits. This goes beyond constructive criticism. It's just a personal crusade.
Do you think I don't see the way you talk to guests, the way you smile at them and call them sweetie while you fill their coffee cups, the way you laugh at their jokes and bat your eyes like a stupid teenage girl? I'm not sure if you're doing it for the tip. Oh, to get the Employee of the Month reward. Okay, either way is unacceptable, and I won't mention the way you wear your uniform. This is a respectable hotel, not a pleasure house. Although I've always had a problem with your behavior, I tolerated it as long as the guests were happy. But now that you're getting engaged, I can no longer remain silent. What would Jacques say if he saw you? I'm sure he would be as ashamed as I am. Maybe you've got Bernard fooled, but like every other man. But if you don't change your behavior, I'll find a way to convince him to fire you.
I don't want to think of what could happen to Wendy if someone found these. Should
I don't think I should throw that away. Because this isn't Wendy's locker. Wendy can throw it away if she wants to. Very nosy. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for gifting us up to very nosy. Thank you.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity.
I can't
Mind other people's
believe Miss Perfect got the Employee of the Month reward again. I'm sure she won't. I'm sure she won't even use the mixer she won. She's too dumb to understand how it works. Poor Jacques. He deserves so much better than that stupid whore. And did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed her the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo had never seen one in her life. Anyway, join me. Oh, say no to divorce. Right. See what we got. Whose locker's this? Not sure. So now we have to provide soap to the guests. It's getting ridiculous. What's next? A hairdryer in every room? Speaking of hair, have you seen Rebecca's new haircut? Didn't think she could even look any uglier. My God, if they cut me out of this? Was I in this picture and they cut me out? Or was it Wendy? Old port. Same kind of cigarettes that our little creep was using. Who's this? Yvette. All right. Oh, some nylons.
But every penny adds up, Sophie.
All right, Wendy. See you later. You feel better, Wendy. All right. Close this door. I don't know if I can close it. I can't close it. Okay.
Yeah, Linda's not exactly locked. Eugene must be running around trying to keep the hotel in one piece.
Hey, good morning, Tactical. Just go.
Hey, Sophie.
Oh, hey, Andrew. On break already?
No, not yet. I have to deliver something to our VIP guest.
Again?
Yeah, the requests just keep on coming. What about you? Aren't you supposed to be in 509?
I'm heading up now. I just had to grab Linda's master key before I could continue our investigation.
Ah, gotcha. What a day, huh? Tending to an eccentric VIP guest, discovering, well, what
Did I
you
make my
discovered
bed
in
this
505.
morning?
Pretty exciting
I
as
did.
far as a work day at the Clarington
We
goes.
have to make it now because Seuss sleeps on it.
That's definitely one way to put it.
Oh.
That's not all, though.
Just spoke to Wendy in the bathroom. Saw something on Linda's door. I
While
feel like
I was looking for my keys, I found some graffiti on Linda's door.
No way. What is it?
The words "hypocrite bitch" in red lipstick. I wonder who could have written it.
Call this an educated guess, but Wendy has a pretty solid motive to me. You'd have to be living under a rock to miss how Linda's been treating her lately.
Bernard's already on his last nerve today. If he catches wind of more drama between Linda and Wendy, the stress might kill him.
Well, that would certainly make Beth very happy.
I don't know the first thing
Master
about running a
Carpenter,
hotel.
Haley. Is that why you had to
But
get
the amount
3D
of
printer?
pressure he must be
Print a
under,
new bed.
I don't think any good would come from adding to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
so
right.
Suze doesn't sleep
Heads
on
would
the
definitely roll. I don't even want to think about
like
the
doesn't sleep under the duvet. Would put a
Interpersonal
blanket on,
conflict
so
makes
she-
for a good read, but in real life it can be a bit much to deal with. You've always been good at staying above it, though. You get along with everyone.
What's this mean? The icon indicates flirting options. Do you guys want to flirt with Andrew? I don't know if I want to. I mean, it's nice that it tells me. Should we?
I don't think I get along with everyone, but some people are worth getting friendlier with. Like you.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad not everyone around here thinks I'm a complete bore. Wait till Beth hears this.
Do you think Andrew's got a crush on us?
It was nice to chat. Don't let me keep you, though. I have to head to maintenance anyway. Maybe Eugene can help me find the product.
I think it'd be good to have someone on our side,
Yeah,
I guess.
We've both got a lot on our plates.
Yeah, something is off with Andrew, but like...
For your updates on H and M. Take care.
1950s. Montreal. Stay a bit longer. What did Andrew do?
Oh, no, that was a mouse.
It doesn't sound like he's up to anything untoward.
Right, the master key only unlocks the guests' rooms. I'll have to get my keys later. At least I can get into 509 now. It's locked.
Oh? Oh no, we've already looked at this. I didn't really think it was a, I didn't think what she said was flirting, even. You know, she just... I feel like she just said that Andrew's a really good friend. Whose room am I doing? I want to forward. Yeah, I thought she was like, oh, you know, Andrew, you're a good friend. This is the creeps room. Okay, 505. Yeah, time to steal everyone's
I do have
unmentionables.
506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
Yeah.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Hey, Cozy. I was like, yeah, I get on with you, Andrew.
Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
I wouldn't throw away someone's magazine. Did he really just scold us for talking? Oh. Discover historic and gay Montreal. Photographs, maps, information, and more. It looks like this is like kids talking in class. Tourism. Oh. Are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Oh. Oh. A chat room. Do not disturb. They don't want me to clean the bathroom. It's a 2-person bachelorette party. That's kind of cute, isn't it? That they just... You know, they've got one really close friend and... That's cute.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
Oh, they left it? Dear my beloved Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who is about to come, my Mrs. Huber, I'll happily make do for the lifetime of Valentine's Days awaiting us. Enjoy your weekend in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and start a new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Do not let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. This Valentine's Day, I'm on the hunt. And I'm not going home without a prize. Right, so they've, like, left. I didn't want to throw away their... They've got stuff here.
One more pillow, then you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, throw away everything if they've just left it here. Back in the 50s, though, I suspect like a card would be a bit more of a... Ooh, pizza, Haley. What kind of pizza? Oh, champagne in the toilet. That's one way to keep it cool. Sorry for the mess. No problem, ladies. Think I'd rather you didn't write sorry for the mess on the window, but or on the mirror. That would have made it less messy. Oh,
What's
a shoe
behind this?
We just gotta leave that soap on the floor as well. Did you, Rug? What kind of pizza? Well. Ooh, a cookie. Just as round as a pizza. White chocolate. Ooh. You like white chocolate cookie. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh, do you like it, Bread? Being on a Skyrim kick, so I made a new character named him Dracula. I want to know if you find him actually a bit scary.
Do not disturb.
Oh, sure.
Well, that's one less room to clean today. I won't complain.
Because I was, like, I found it surprisingly scary. Do not disturb.
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Get a blowtorch to open the safe. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking, surely wouldn't we want to clean the safe? Crawl up walls. Have you met his whereabouts are you? I don't want to give any spoilers for it. Alright, we can inspect the safe.
No entry.
We'll go in the bathroom last.
More work for poor Rebecca. Hang
Lots
in
of
there,
laundry. Wow.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Is Westerns famous in Canada or America? Ooh. Oh, look at them eggs. Oh, someone's sleeping on the sofa. Where's the bed? Wait, where's the bed?
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine. Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Should I swap the flowers out?
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Oh, just got to London. I'm so excited for you to read it, Brett. It was one of the books that I wrote my dissertation on. It's a bit at the end. I don't want to, like, I'm not going to give any spoil. It's the end that actually got me, like, my heart thumping. Dear son, I cannot believe that you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. One has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and he would be back by next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. It will make your favorite cake. Okay. So it's probably the strange guy who was looking for him. You know, I don't think we are being stalked. I think it's actually these people that are, or, you know, being watched for whatever reason. I think we just happen to be at the same places, at the same places, because they went to all the touristy destinations. They also bought some things from Westerns, which is where I said I bought my mum's coat. So I think it's actually the other people that are being watched, not me. I wonder if the pictures are of me in their room smelling their perfume. That's what I'm wondering. Like, are all the pictures of me or just pictures of me smelling their perfume? Meeting with John, haircut, regional meeting, departure, rose petals on bed. Wedding anniversary, don't forget vows. Attempt 12, rose petals. Vacation. Cost. The tourism stuff. Loss. I hope you have a good time at the VODs. And hi, VOD Loss, if you're watching. Got my cup. Yeah, there's been a couple of new vampire movies that have come out that I've been kind of interested in. I've got a friend who really, really likes vampires and likes vampire books. So I've been tempted to see if I could get her to read them. So I always keep my peepers out for vampire books to suggest them.
Cruz got her personal information stolen.
Dear Mrs. Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of the company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Nail polish. Curlers. Jewelry.
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied. You don't see someone withdraw $5,000 every day. Just what could have made you empty out your entire bank account? These symbols, they look oddly familiar.
Yeah, they're on the doodles in that guy's room. Also, the pictures of me might be blackmail as well. He might want to find out what I found in their room. Possibility too.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written. This looks right
Stranger
up
in the
Andrew's alley.
Night.
I wonder if he's read this one.
Pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control.
These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
I'll see you in a minute, Fred. Lysol. Oh, it's the thing that we saw in the paper. Should I clean the bra up?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
4 letters, and we have NT.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes.
Oh, lipstick. Made in France. Mother of pearl. I like the sound effects. Yeah, the music's nice, isn't it? To read. Oh.
Whoever wrote this is as much a reader as they are a doodler.
I'm glad that they give you
It looks like the
a
code is
fair
made
amount
up
of time
4 letters.
in these rooms as well. Let's check out the bathroom before we... Mr. Hector Cruz, insurance agent. Like Ned. Oh, it's a sit-down tub? Oh. Hey. Bits of the note.
Hello? Hello? Andrew? Is that you?
I just keep Andrew apprised of everything.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Andrew?
Hey, Sophie.
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
Hey, I'm hoping that I can go back to the spot that I missed.
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
That's pretty unsettling. Hang on. Hey, Beth? You got a minute?
No.
Give me a second, Sophie. Okay, so Beth tells me she just patched a call through to 509.
Did she recognize the caller's voice?
Oh, do you think maybe it was Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Lost, I will see you on Friday. You have a good day.
Voice, but she's not sure whether it was Mr. Morgan's or not.
Did she notice anything else?
She says it sounded like a bell rang in the background. Like an elevator bell. So she assumed whoever was calling was one of our guests.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I get why you're on edge, but I don't see any way he could know you're in 509. I haven't spoken to anyone about this.
I know.
Oh,
I know
it's
you
giving me
didn't.
the heebies.
Can you ask Beth not to patch any calls here for a while?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Wait a second. I just remembered something about this morning. I can't believe I didn't think about it
Oh,
before.
maybe it's Bernard.
A few minutes after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby, I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all alone.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think it was a minute or two after 10. What?
So I wonder where Mr. Cruz
remember
is.
hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
You think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
I don't know. She passed by the front desk so fast I barely had time to see her. Although,
Yeah?
I've always seen the Cruzes as a pair. I suppose it is a bit odd that she left without her husband. Maybe she was sneaking out. Or maybe she was following Mr. Morgan.
Oh god, it's giving me the real heebies.
Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you can. Give me a call as soon as you found something, okay?
Okay. Thanks for the info.
Nice. This is a bit of a God, thank you. It's a bit of a Spooktober game, isn't it? Bloody hell. Make me shit myself. I cleaned everything in the bath? I think so. Ah.
These are lovely.
I still love you as much
wish
as I
you'd
did on the
had more
way I
confidence
met
in
you.
yourself.
I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress yesterday. 10 years ago. Oh, they're renewing their vows. Okay. Paste. I don't know what they do. Aspirin. I'm slightly worried I just washed gunpowder off of that window. And maybe I shouldn't have. Mirror is still dead. Yeah, I saw. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
And were you forgiven? Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Oh. Strange. Looks like it's some kind of code.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it? That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Hello, I'll see you later.
These symbols match some of the ones on the torn message.
See you soon. You have a good day.
That's one of the symbols. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Can we? Oh no! Will she fill it in for me?
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall.
Let's go to the yarn map then.
Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
Hey, Bread! We're trying to decode a secret message now. Is it already in my clues? Oh, Gulix. Yeah, you're right. Also, I think this lady's killed her husband. Wedding picture, date on the back. What if the date on the back is it numbers or letters did they say this needed?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Yeah, right when they were going to renew their vows as well. My gosh. Alright, let's not look at all of this yet. Rejection letters, pawn shop slip. I don't think they do have any letters. Like, I don't think I can see the letters in my clues. Okay. I guess she just didn't know to write them down? No. Don't. I just can't believe how much confidence Sophie walks around with. T30?
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
L is 5, A is 2. Oh my god, okay, I need to write this down. Oh, it does not like me to. If Wi-Fi. There? Yeah, there we go. Let me just write this down. So, oh shit. So L 5. Oh, it fills out? Oh, okay. That's good. I'll just write it down just in case. Just write it just in case. Yeah, see, look, Westerns. We said, oh my god, he's following us. I don't think he's following us. I think he's following... I think he's following these ladies.
Just what I was looking for.
H is 4, I think. And it seems like she might be trying to communicate her code to him almost. Let's see whether it does. Now, I might regret not writing that. H is 8. H is 8. H is 8.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
That's the clue. Okay, no. Oh, yeah, they are. They are. Okay. A. B. H. Or is 2A. I is 4. No, it's A. L. I will. Maybe. G. W. I will.
Yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall.
Okay,
of
clearly we have
505.
not got
Aren't there
something
some
on
peculiar doodles, symbols,
map.
maybe.
Or is that just my headphones? Well, me, I'm not getting a phone call. I don't think I am.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
If I'm seeing any new doodles.
definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Ah. There must be like one piece of paper that I'm missing.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Tell me where they are! I mean, I could brute force it. We might have to, lads. Oh, bloody see anything else? I didn't get rid of anything.
Definitely seen those symbols on some of the things in this room. Maybe I should take another look around.
Maybe on the floor? Okay, if anybody knows, you can tell me. You don't have to keep it secret anymore. Yeah, I had a look at the journal in the safe and there wasn't anything. Unless there's... Oh! Unless there's anything in any of the drawers. Hey, Wesley. Hey, Mayo. Good morning. Both of you. She seems to be insistent that there's something else here, but I don't know. Alright, shall we go brute force it?
Here I sit, broken-hearted, went to shit, but only farted.
Thank you, Mr. West. That's lovely. Honestly, that is like such a... that's such a horrible experience. Is this a horror game? It is a bit creepy. It is a bit creepy, but it is not quite a horror made. Horror game, sorry. Mr. West, take it easy. Alright, let's see if we can brute force it. I will leave in the... I will leave notes in the vent next to... Okay. I will leave notes in the vent next to... Add the info on the ticket we found? Yeah, we did. We did. I'm trying to think of anything that could have a double O in it. Like pool, but we've already know the L, what L is. Food? E maybe? Loop? Mood? I don't think it's gonna... Is my wife and cats is still in it? Does she have all of them to keep her company? So let's hear you guys' guess. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys think it is. I make my bed in the morning. Hood? We've already got what H is. Room! Oh my god, yep. Next to something room. Your room? Yeah, next to your room.
I will leave notes in the vent.
Lads, geniuses, thank you. Next to holy poop. I was wondering if there would be notes in the Bibles. Thank goodness you like brute forced it, lads.
Clarington
Told you I
Hotel
didn't
reception desk. Andrew speaking.
need to find
Hey,
all the
Andrew,
clues.
it's me.
Sophie, did you uncover anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
What? Awesome. Did you crack it?
It says,
Andrew just
I will
is
leave
so
notes in the
sussy.
vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
You'd think you'd just burn it though.
Keeping secrets from each other. Do you think?
Yeah, thank God's sakes, yeah. Well, I think it's blackmail. Well, I don't care really. Either way, I don't know. Yeah, it could be an affair.
Well, that's possible. It's quite obvious they're having marital problems.
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I found an apology note, neatly folded next to a room service tray.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Cruz wrote it.
Ah, so he got into an argument with the missus.
Yeah.
It's because he never cleans up
I
after
mean,
himself.
Andrew seems
Most
like,
arguments
so
my
far, he
parents
hasn't
have
done anything
revolve
wrong
around
for
my
us.
father being unable to put his dirty socks anywhere near the laundry basket.
Like,
turns my mother red with rage.
the thing I was worried about with Beth was she was so willing to gossip about everyone.
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some
This
sheets
is not
on
copy
the couch.
protection.
It's pretty obvious Mr. Cruz is having an affair, right?
Hmm.
Mrs. Cruz must have found out. Hence the
What about
apology
Mrs.
message
Cruz
in the night
having
on
an
the
affair?
couch. What do you think?
Mrs. Cruz could be the one having the affair. I found a bank statement from a secret account of hers.
A secret account?
Well, that's my guess. It's in her own name and hidden in her jewelry box.
Why would she have a secret account?
I don't know. To hide an affair with a wealthy businessman or something?
Maybe.
And that's not all. The account was emptied about a week ago.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a minute.
$5,000.
Whoa. Sounds like someone's planning to run away.
Yeah. I'll go and have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Good idea. It's almost break time for me. If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
We also found birth control pills, yet we know from a letter from his mother that they were trying, or that they were trying to have kids. But it could be that she's taking the pills so she doesn't get pregnant by the other man. Or we found a news article about birth control pills. I guess there's not evidence that... What am I doing? Ah. Just a suggestion. It's not like... Not telling. Yeah, in here. Right. Bernard kissing. Where? There was some smooching.
Why on earth would I go there?
I just thought, oh, never mind.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Ouch, that was my foot.
Hey, Dan Bob.
The message said, next to your room. So it has to be a vent in the corridor.
My cup's away. Oh.
Let's put those on the bathroom shelf.
Hang on, let's just go replace all the towels in this guy's bathroom quickly. Just one moment.
I left the clean towels on my cart.
I mean, we've still got a job to do, guys. Did I pick up all the towels yet? I'll give them some towels as well. We're doing all right. Yeah. We're doing our job. Searching through people's stuff. It's the usual, really. There's an illicit. Well, not necessarily illicit, I suppose. Is it illicit? Workplace affair that's going on. It's quite exciting.
Do not disturb.
Oh, sorry.
Well, that's one less room to clean today.
I wanted to go into the... Oh, they don't need any more towels. No. I don't think I'd like it. Yeah! Say no to divorce! Oh my god, we should slip one under the door. The vent in the hallway. Where are we looking? Vent in the hallway. Oh, maybe over here. Hear a wedding out there. Oh man, am I gonna be punished for not?
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Am I gonna get punished for not finding the rest of that? The rest of the code? We're gonna have to brute force every single one of these secret codes. Great. We've got some of the letters. Not. I thought we would need to go downstairs and get a screwdriver. Yeah. Oh, maybe janitor's room? I was gonna say, well, I know somebody's someone who's screwing each other.
Guys, where in this hotel haven't you made out?
Yeah, I'm hoping it will be okay. Won't need. And we've got them now, besides, right? Eugene,
priority.
Bernard tells me
That
there is
means
no
Eugene's
cold.
probably
There is a
working in
cold
Bernard's
draft
office right now.
coming from his window, and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, Linda.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
Dear
Sounds like
Eugene,
Eugene asked Bernard to stop
I was
opposing the
unaware
construction
of your
the new
daughter's
psychiatric
condition.
hospital.
I can only
And
imagine how
Bernard
difficult this must be
was
for you and your wife.
Bernard.
As for your request, I am unable to grant it. Mr. Watson is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarringtons, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has
No idea.
heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarrington. Imagine Denise could get the care she needs without while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted. William Weston. Shop owners against new mental hospital.
Huh, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage. Eugene's a pro at fixing the...
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these.
What is it?
Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
I don't know what it is, lads. I don't know what that is.
Wait, Sophie, you don't need these.
Oh, it's a fuse. I
Careful.
see.
Shoot, no screwdriver. What's life without a little challenge?
I don't see any screwdriver. The little baby.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Oh, maybe we could go ask him in person for a screwdriver. Hello, Bernard. You gonna press the button?
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Do I want to be on break?
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
What's going on?
Oh, Andrew.
Andrew still gives me the heebies. I'm not
Seems
sure.
I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today. Spying on Bernard again?
No, I'm looking for a
Yeah,
screwdriver.
like I don't
for the
understand
vent.
how that could.
Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Come back and bite me in the ass by saying
Eugene?
like, oh, I'm on a bit of a break.
What? Maybe you should go have a look.
Me, Andrew?
I'll stand guard by the elevator and holler if Bernard approaches.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
I don't want it. Okay. I don't want to look through my boss's. Why would I clean? Oh, screwdriver. Right, don't touch anything. Dear brother, I thank you for your invaluable input, but I need to remind you the terms of our agreement. Did I do my part? I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of your deviant ways could not leak. Now I now expect your side of the bargain to stay out of my way. You're not in charge of the hotel anymore. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you plan on doing just the opposite. Oh my god!
Look out, go fast, he's right behind you. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast.
Na, 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 na. Colors. Let's get the shit out of me. Yeah, we're not gonna touch anything that we shouldn't. Like, you know, leave everything as we found it. A bra!
Ew. Is this Linda's?
Why would he keep it in his desk? Is it so he can, like, smell it when he gets... Why would he keep it in there?
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Alright, we're gonna have to clean this. Or maybe not.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel?
Dear
This is
Mr. Weston,
ridiculous.
I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between Clarrington Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busiest schedule allows. On another note, it has come to my attention that you've formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital after working hard to evaluate the Clarrington standards. I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move into my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. By Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Should I get rid of that? I don't know. Yeah.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
Okay. Are we throwing that away so that Eugene doesn't get in trouble? Or leaving it there, because that's like... You know what? Let's leave it. I'm not touching anything, like cleaning it or anything.
Do you remember that loose tile from last week?
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that, it's still broken, sir. Someone put a rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Is that part of your job description?
No, it isn't, sir.
Oh, well, then I suggest you stop worrying about Miss Belivet. What were you doing in my office?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault, sir. I spilled my coffee, and so I asked Sophie to come clean it up.
Your coffee? Mr. Rossi, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Oh, right.
Andrew, doing me a solid.
Come with me.
Andrew, are you having a...
Sorry.
But, thank God I didn't touch anything in his fucking office, eh, lad? Okay, maybe Andrew's not evil. Oh shit, I should have probably spoken to the front desk. Oh, it's fine, whatever. Yeah, we'll try and go back down, but if we can't, it's not. No, we can't go back down. That's okay. We're on a mission. I was so overwhelmed.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and
Sniff the sheets. I like how they put the Bible in the closet. Oh my gosh.
Did Eugene and Andrew but Sappy?
Thank you very much, Darren. Thank you. Actually scared me. It was because there was just a gasping that I thought that there was like someone behind me. Oh my god, I love how the painting's looking away. That's so funny. Oh, I was kind of hoping that one was going to have lipstick on the outside. I believe they didn't use the bathroom. A stack of say no to divorce. That's so funny. They've got a cold, Galax. What it is. Yeah, there's not much in here, to be honest. Looks like...
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
Yeah. You got it, Galax. You got it. Yeah, we didn't even change the sheets, which is kind of gross, isn't it? Partial is 505. Does that mean I haven't finished 505? 505 and 509 is the other ones that I am. Okay, that's fine. Let's put our cups. Let's put
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
I don't know, dude. Ooh, that's fun. Have to use the scroll wheel. Oh. Oh, we're back. To be honest, we don't seem to have a lot to do with our day. Because we clean the rooms pretty quickly. Maybe tonight, isn't it? In my brackets. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss
Meet me
our
tonight
plan.
in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael would be peeing.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
Hey, you got anything good for me?
Oh, did I get you in
Yeah, but
trouble?
I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, no problem.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
No, not really.
Oh?
I might have been if it wasn't for that piece of paper Bernard found.
Oh yeah! That's why I left it.
It got really weird after reading it.
That's why I left
He
it.
wanted to tell me and just asked that I type some letters for him instead.
I guess that's better than a
Yeah.
but it still sounds awful.
It's all right. I'm a pretty fast typer.
Nice.
Anyway, did you manage to open the vent?
Yeah, but Eugene clearly left it there to because he wanted Bernard to see it.
I found another message written in secret code.
And?
It says, "Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan."
Who's Michael? A guest's husband?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
the
wonder
first time
if
I'm hearing of a
the
Michael
lady's
in
having
this
an
story.
affair.
Yeah, the cast keeps getting bigger. I'll just check the logbook.
They want to get rid of the husband, perhaps?
There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
That's really nice of you. So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh? I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
Oh, don't say that
Guess I should
too
go
close
have
to
a look at
Bernard.
507, but
He's
it's
already
not on
used
my
up all the
list.
tissues.
There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? You know, to make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Just a sec. Well, it looks like the room is ready for your snooping, my lady.
Thank you, good sir.
Milady.
I'll call you back.
Thanks, Andrew. All right. Considering there's a do not disturb sign, we do not disturb, right? We're not going to clean anything in this room. We're just going to leave it as is. 507. I bet there's going to be a body in here. Oh shit, I thought there was genuinely going to be one in the closet. I thought there was. No cleaning, Lance. No cleaning.
Oh.
Money, though.
Hello.
Hi.
Now, what did we have here? A bra on a desk? Well, I guess he wanted to keep abreast of the situation.
Oh my god. Terrible. Oh, 2 lipstick marks. So 2 ladies having tea, I think is the suggestion there. Okay, thank you very much. I wish I thought that was such. I wish I'd thought of that one. That would have been a moment had I said that. Or 2 ladies having alcohol in teacups, anyway. You've come in just in time for some snooping. The convent. Drawing contest. Will you be the lucky lad to visit my igloo Petit Pops factory? To win, it's simple. What you've got to do is draw a frostbite, our beloved mascot, enjoying a delicious bowl of Petit Pops Sugar Frosted Popsy. You can only participate once, so be sure to send your very best drawing. Midwestern Railway.
So you were eager.
I
to
hope
set
you're
up a
well in
meeting,
spite of the circumstances.
but
We've been on the
didn't
train for
want
2 days
anyone
now.
noticing.
It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact that I cannot wait to see you again. We're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked a room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me. M.
Oh, I look 38, the true titan of TTs.
TTs.
No one does it better than them. Who gets me going better than Irk? No one.
Ho,
ho, ho! 3 cheers for hip, 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 hurrah, hip, hip, hurrah, hip.
Hip, hurrah, hip. Thank you, Gulux. Thank you. Okay, the true titan of TTs. Oh, thank you. That was amazing, Gulux. That was great. The Titan. Perfect. I think it might be the 2 ladies having an affair.
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
Dad, I'm
promise
sorry, but
it's
Mum
not
asked me
you.
not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. My mum let me build a fort, and the maid bought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mum and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mum says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too, Michael? Welcome, Urk. Urk, Titan of Titties. Okay, French grammar. Oh, it's Michael. It says Michael on the back. Dear Miss Bursey, we have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son Michael Bursey from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive a list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum at home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Director Donald Byron. Oh, Snakes and Ladders.
Some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
I think I had that exact set. Like this exact set. I think my grandparents had it.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Let's pick it up for now.
Sounds like this is from your school
Dear Anne,
days,
you were
but
right. I miss the snow
not
already.
send her
It's
as
so
much.
hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, and dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume after New Year's, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying session at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon. Wishes. Very nostalgic. Dear
So a
Anne.
husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it?
Dear
I
Anne.
feel like Linda still think divorce is wrong. Ugh.
Dear Anne, I have met with Louis and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. Adam or Eve? Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of a woman who truly understands her? She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now she is all she can think about. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? And they were roommates. I think Bridget Boswell was also that they were roommates. Is the prolific author behind novels such as They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam or Eve is her 7th novel. Oh, lads, I don't know whether I should go. So I think a private detective is following these two ladies to unearth that they are having an affair. And one of the ladies is being beaten by her husband. I'm wondering if maybe I go and destroy all the evidence. Oh, it's a dog. Greta. But then obviously we're not sure. Okay. I know where the other key is, I think, so we'll go get it.
Ah, that's so sweet.
This
I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you very much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely. Right. Still no taking. No taking. Because they said do not disturb, so no taking at the moment. Yeah, I think Act 1, so I'm sure. Because I don't want to jump the gun on this. I thought maybe the second would be in him. Maybe it's in the bathroom. Alright, no cleaning, lads. No cleaning.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
Oh, the doggy's cute, though. Look at the doggy. Oh, I love the, wedding band. An engagement ring.
Uni 100, you've got to admire Badger's dedication to keeping a professional level in her snooping, prying and spying.
Yeah, well, I don't want them to know that I've been in here. Thank you, Rooks. Thank you. They said do not disturb.
He's all but outright threatening you.
I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think that I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me at all. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Oh, they've got matching lipstick, I think. That's cute. sure I saw the other side of that necklace somewhere. I definitely saw it in a picture. I thought maybe the other lady had it.
That look in your eyes.
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. You will experience great joy in 3 days. The winds and leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... The winds and leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came into my ear. I'm gonna keep streaming till the end of time. Going. Now you've reminded me. Oh, is it 5? Is that what the time is?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
Yeah, I do need to take Greg to the vet. You're right. Well, I was hoping we could maybe open this before we finished, but...
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Let's find out what this key unlocks.
Well, I know what it unlocks. I just don't have the second one. Susie's like, it's like she knew. That she's now having she's having some zoomies. I miss Lady. Rah. Rah rah ree rah. Yeah. No, we did Hello? Hi. Yeah, she's like, yeah, it is playtime. Wow. The bear. Like him? Would you like him? Yeah, rough. Oh. Take him? No, not this one. She's very picky about what toys she wants and when. You don't want this one now? You insult me, Mother. You have bought me the wrong toy! Okay. This was not the toy I wanted. Oh, he's a sparkly one. Just a sparkly guy. A little sparkly guy. Yeah, I wish it would let me brute force the... Yeah, absolutely fuming. Maybe if I go put the key in the... Oh. Oh. And then ask for a hint.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just
I
like
have.
this somewhere?
I have.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Oh, in 505? I thought it was in...
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like we were on the right track, because he heard a particular
You know, this
word
game
thrown
does...
around quite a
What
lot.
this game does really well is not like... Is it a fair?
A fair?
Exactly.
Like,
How
we don't
bad
have
was
a
the
lot of
fight?
other NPCs, but I don't feel like we don't, you know? I don't feel like they're trying to avoid putting NPCs in.
So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs.
I
Beaumont's
think
involvement
Mrs.
with
Cruz
Mrs.
is having an affair with
I
Mrs.
found a
Beaumont.
chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks?
Yeah.
Okay. There's definitely something going on between them.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like an empty place with no people. Yeah. Really good friends. I think the answer... I'm not going to make any
probably lie in that chest.
assertions.
I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there.
I am enjoying
Mrs. Cruz
it.
must have left with it this
I
morning.
am. It's different than I thought it would be.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
How?
I'll tell you later, okay?
Gulix, did you choose Andrew
And I'll
rather
meet you in
than
the basement as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Beth?
I would never give up on you.
What a good friend Andrew is. Right. Close that. Close that. Lovely. Oh, I chose Beth, so I'm seeing different stuff. Oh, that's exciting. I do wonder what Beth... So my reason for not choosing her was I felt like she was so eager to gossip about everybody else. I felt like she would tell everyone about my stuff. Yeah, But then Andrew does give me the heebies sometimes, like, you know, the way he looks at me. You know, and he does say, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we chose Andrew because Beth was very gossipy, and you know, she was a bit mean about some of the other people. So I was like, oh, you know, I don't want her dishing out the secrets that I'm uncovering, you know. So I was like, oh, Andrew would probably be a good choice. Right, lads. Should we save this for... Oh, what, Monday? Monday, maybe? Tuesday next week? Nancy Tuesday? I guess? Yeah, because we'll probably be doing Uncharted. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to start singing to me. Thank you, Ed. Alright. No, I loved that. That was such a good game. What a good game. I mean, it's not finished yet, but what a great game. Yeah, no, thank you very much for coming, lads. I will see you on Friday. And Friday we will be playing...
Nice!
Gulix, thank you very much. Good job of being... Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Zach. What game were we beating today? I don't think I even pressed my button. There you go. Yeah, we'll be back on Friday for Uncharted with Nadine and Chloe. who I'm actually preferring to Nathan and Sam. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Thank you very much, lads. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. You guys behave yourself. Oh my god, I know what's coming. Look, it's Urk.
Became a titan of TTs, just like that. I'm a tin of titan of TTT. Like that.
No, I'll see you on Friday. I'll see you Friday.
That I am. That.
That's what we heard down the phone.
TT is coming from the program. Gotta thank the swimming for something for girl. Being flawless.
It's creepier the clearer he is with his mumbling.
What a thing.
Urk, thank you so much. Urk, Titan of the TTs. I will see you on Friday. Thank you very, very much. Lads, have a good Thursday. What hit me?